Hi guys, we are here at the Pink Palace Museum. I'm gonna go on inside because it's a little loud out here. Let me flip the camera around. Hi guys, we're here. We're here. Check it out. Now, I'm gonna turn the camera around and talk to y'all for just a minute. What's up, guys? Inside the museum. We're getting ready to start our tour of the museum. I'm going to try to be kind of quiet in here today. There's not many people in here. Actually, I think there's only like 2 kids at this point. But we're going to walk around and I will tell you I might try something because the ticket that I got comes with a free planetarium show. But the only problem with that is I don't know exactly how we're gonna. I gotta go run back out to the car real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, hold on. I gotta run back out and get a bottle of water. I need to have something. I know it's cool inside, but I want to have a bottle. Hopefully there's a bottle of water out here in my vehicle. I hope. I need some water right now. Let me turn the camera around real quick. All right. Give me 1 second. Here's the ticket. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe we can try to, I don't know, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that we should try to sneak into the planetarium show? I don't know what it's got. I've got to be careful, and I don't know what it's going to look like on camera. I've never thought about going in. I mean, it's been a year since I went into the planetarium, but she was like, we got a free show if you want to go. It's at 11. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. So what we'll do is we're going to go on into the museum and walk around for about, I guess, 20 minutes or so, and then we'll run over and try to sneak in and see the planetarium show. So a lot of times you'll see me put the camera kind of down. I'm not ignoring you guys. I just don't want to make it obvious that I'm filming in there. Because you never know. They could have issues with it. All right. Sound like a plan? This fucking idiot right next to me, parked right next to me. If you touch my fucking car, dude. Yeah. Got a van full of kids right next to me. They parked right next to me. He could barely get out of his car. I'm moving. I'll sit in the sun. I don't give a fuck. I'll come back out to a hot car. I don't trust them. I don't trust those little rug rats. You know, fucking open the door and come running outside and slam into the girl. No, I don't trust other people's kids, man, because people don't know how to act. They don't know how to parent their kids. Like 18 of them gonna come busting out of that damn van. Got to put my girl over here in the heat because of those kids. Damn kids. Just kidding. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to head on in. I'm going to try to read the chat while we're in here. I don't want to ignore you. But if I'm reading something or talking about an exhibit, you guys calm down. Don't get pissed off. I ain't ignoring you. Here we go, Pink Palace Museum and Mansion. To the outside. Hopefully they'll let me take my bottle of water in. They might not, we'll see. All right, we'll head that direction. There's where the planetarium's at. I'm just gonna stay on the bottom floor. And if one of you guys would remind me, because I can't see a clock, when it's about 5 minutes to 11, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, here we go, guys. Bones, bones, evidence, bones. Stag moose. Look at that. Skulls don't impress me much. Unless they're like super old. This right here is the closest living relative to a moose, stag moose. Look at that little thing. That's cool. That's really cool. Gummy time. No, it's not gummy time, bro. Check this guy out. Ooh, it's a giraffe. It's a dead giraffe. What's all these bones? Upstairs is 20 times better. When we get upstairs, we're not just going to be looking at bones, horns and antlers. Because upstairs, what the fuck? The horse. Did you know that a horse has a skull that looks like that? Look at that. Yeah, upstairs, what they have upstairs, there's a couple of things I want to see upstairs that I haven't seen in many years. They have a replica model where you can walk through of a Piggly Wiggly. If you don't know what a Piggly Wiggly is, that's a python right there, guys. Look at that. If you don't know what a Piggly Wiggly is, it's one of the first corner grocery stores. And they have a walk-through model here. Piggly Wiggly. I don't know. I think they started in Memphis, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, look, guys, it's Bob. No, not Bob. I don't think that's Bob. It might be Bob's dad. Look, guys, it's Bob's dad. Cool. What is this? It's a narwhal tooth. That's a tooth? Why do they call it a tooth? I mean, I've seen on the picture it goes on the front, but considered a tooth. That's a big boy. Interesting. Charles Darwin. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Any Christians in here? You ain't gonna like that. Modern human. And here's a picture of him. This is him right here. Modern human. That's him. That guy right there. I assume that's him. They put a picture of him. Oh, look at the little chimp. Little chimpanzee. Whoa. We see this guy at the zoo, the gorilla. He's seen better days, but Here's a gibbon. They have those at our zoo too. And you see right back there, you see the orangutan. It says how humans did not evolve from living apes or monkeys. All human evolution happened here 2 million years ago. We all have a common ancestor. All right, here's a Reese's monkey. He can't eat Reese's anymore. All right. Oh. It's another Reese's monkey. All right, let's see here. Bones, bones, everywhere the bones. We're not going to go through and read every little thing. You know, we're just not, I'm not that type of streamer. But I will point out anything very interesting. Oh, speaking of interesting. Hubba, hubba. Boing, boing. Okay. Stop being immature, Livercheese. This is a museum. Museums, you aren't supposed to be immature. You're supposed to be serious. There is Frank. Frank's granddad from the zoo, the armadillo. We have things in jars. What the milk snake? Look at that upside down turtle. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to see that. Oh, hey, buddy. What's your name? Well, you look like you have a face that says, this is pretty embarrassing for me. I'm going to tell you, you shouldn't be embarrassed, okay? You're not with us anymore, but people are getting a lot of enjoyment from looking at your stupid, silly face. I think it's really cute. I actually, if you're alive today, I'd probably reach out and squeeze your cheek. And then you would bite the shit out of me. Hang in there, man. Hang in there. You don't need to be humiliated. I love you very much. I'll think about you throughout the day. Look, guys, y'all know at the zoo, we have our two owl friends at the zoo. Here's a stuffed versions. Oh my God. No. Please. Somebody said I would eat that. What's going on with this guy's eyes? Y'all need to get in here and dust your, that's a good looking one. Wow, look at that. Golden eagle. Beautiful. And here's a falcon. Call. I need to be quiet. Can't be doing that shit in here. It's too quiet. It's not noisy enough in here for me to be doing my stupid stuff. Look at this, guys. Look at this woodpecker. All right, give me a time check, guys. What are we looking at? I guess I can do it. 10:51, okay. Ooh. We're not going to be able to look at all this right now because we're going to have to go to the planetarium and see if we can see. Now, guys, look, in the planetarium, I might walk out. All right, if it looks like crap on camera, or if somebody catches me filming, then I might get tossed out. But speckled king snake. Huh. I like my animals to move. These animals aren't moving. you're a kid. If you look right back in there, there is a dreaded copperhead. Can you see it right there? It's hard to see, right? Here. Hang on. Now, I stepped on one of those one time many, many years ago when I was a child. Stepped on one in the woods. It did not bite me. It slithered away, and I had to lift notebook. Robert Bruce Wade was an American geologist. Anyway, the snake didn't bite me. All right, some guy that wrote about fossils. Fossils, I get so bored with fossils. I mean, I understand they're part of our history and pretty cool, but kind of boring for me. What is this? Shark teeth. Okay, this is a bunch of shark teeth found in the Mid-South.
Yes, we are on a major fault, a new active fault, which is...
Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't even know this guy was behind us. What's up, buddy? He scared me. Okay. Okay then. Okay. Oh shit, his tail's swinging. This guy. Wonder if he just activated. Was there a button? His tail's swinging. All right. I gotta head over towards the planetarium. We gotta get our seat. Now remember, I'm gonna kind of hide the camera a little bit from you, okay? Or I might have to put it down like that so that we can be secretive about this. All right, let's go do this. This could turn out to be really cool, or it could turn out to be really shitty. Let's find out together. And we got upstairs, we got a lot to see when we come out of this planetarium. We ain't even seen a quarter. I mean, probably even a third or a tenth of the museum. The store's not open yet. Here's a hurricane simulator. Y'all would love to see me get in there, wouldn't you? Planetarium doors open 5 minutes before showtime. Oh.
Do we need to let them know in advance that we're going to be there? We can just show up at one.
It all started with the Big Bang Bang. Oh, here comes another streamer. Streaming away. I mean, people are just streaming like they don't even care, so let me just hold the camera up. You see him right there. Oh, here's a hurricanes, retired hurricane names.
That's pretty much
That's it. Okay, great. Great, wonderful. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see this.
Oh shit. She was with somebody that works here, so maybe I still need to hide my camera. Hope everybody's doing wonderful on this Friday. Check it out. That is so cool. I remember as a kid, I didn't understand that I saw this as a kid, and I always thought that this was a real plane that would take the space shuttle up, and once it reached the top of the atmosphere, it would launch off into space. And clearly that wasn't the case. This has happened before, but it's just to transfer the shuttle to a different location. That's all it's for. I was very disappointed when I found that out. I learned at the strip club, if you have no money, don't go. I'd say the museum's a little bit different from a strip club, but you're definitely right. Okay, what time is it? They're supposed to have these doors open 5 minutes before, and it's 10:58. So let's see if they've opened the door. They didn't open the doors yet. Okay. That would be a hurricane to end all hurricanes. Well, there's the hurricanes right there. And then you can see, this is pretty cool because they have the hurricanes that would be this year. I think that we're right around here right now. I think all these have happened. I could be wrong though. In case you're wondering, one of these names right down here could cause massive damage to the United States this year. Who will it be? Hopefully none of them. All right, 10:59. Donald. Do they have a Hurricane Donald? Let me see. They have a Donna. They have a Don from 2023. I don't see a Donald up there. Maybe they retired it. Ew. All right, well, we're all sitting here waiting to get in. Supposed to start at 11. It's 11. Oh, and here's what we're going to be looking at. Mars, the Ultimate Voyage. Maybe. Now, here's our 2026 hurricanes right here. One of these is going to be the one that does damage somewhere in the Gulf Coast. Should I ask? I mean, it says 5 minutes before.
That's right.
So,
Different time zone.
is anybody in here?
Is it open?
Mm-mm. Oh, is it just automated?
I don't know. This is my first day.
It's your first day.
I'm gonna open it. They told me these key works for it.
It's probably automated. Wouldn't you assume that maybe it's set up on, yeah, like in a theater, in a regular movie theater.
Is this?
Well, hey, you know, they teach you, the way you teach is
All
to,
my fault.
oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that was one of your first duties, right?
Yes.
She did that on her own too. This is a go-getter. It's her first day.
Oh, come on in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, look at this guy. So you'd sit anywhere?
Yes, sir. Toward the back, it's a little easier on your neck.
Okay.
Look around
How long's the show?
About 45 to 50 minutes.
What if something happens and I have to get up and leave? Is that
I'm
okay?
sorry, you cannot leave.
Oh, I can't leave?
Ever. No, you can go, you can leave, and the rest, I'm going to make an announcement. Well, it's going to take me a second to get this on because I forgot completely.
All right, well, you take your time.
All right.
We're not going anywhere. You've got a captive audience. All right, we're here, guys. We are. You look above us. This is going to be interesting. He didn't say anything about me filming yet, but we'll see. I'm ready to go to Mars as long as Elon ain't there. Hey, I love it. Here's my info. Well, I'm not going to show you that. It's a really good deal. This museum. It was $21 for me to get in. I could have gotten the senior discount, even though I'm not 60. The senior discount was 60, and I asked them, and they were going to give me the senior discount. And I said, I have to show you ID, and they're like, no, we'll take your word for it. It only saved $1. But guess what? I didn't take them up on it. I told them, I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and pay the regular price. I don't want karma to come and bite me over something stupid like that. You know what I mean? She looks like, to me, a moneymaker. This is pretty cool. I remember back in the day coming here on weekends. Oh. And they would have laser light shows. And, every week would be like a different band, and they would project, laser images up on the planetarium. Anybody ever go to a laser light show at a planetarium? Music laser light show? They're super cool. Are they trying to say you don't look old, or that you look old? I'm used to it, Goose. I know I asked them. I was like, what do y'all think? Could I pass for 60? And I was looking straight at the young lady behind the counter, and she's like, I'm not saying anything. Ooh, here we go. Rainbows. I'm going to try to be quiet, okay? You're not going to hear much of me. I'm going to whisper. Uh-oh, there's rainbows. People are going to get pissed off. To all my people who have problems with rainbows, I hope you're okay right now. Really cool. He said the show is 45 minutes. That caught me off guard. I thought the show would be like 10 or 15 minutes max. I don't know if I'm going to stay in here for 45 minutes. There's an exit right over there. And then I'll show you in the center. And that's where the projector's at right there. I think. There's one back here too. And there's exactly 3 people in here currently.
Let me go ahead and tell you all, while this thing is warming up, it'll be up in a second. This is all about what it's going to take to get to Mars, and I know you're all anxious to go. And so, hope you enjoy it. And I'll bring up the night sky, point out some constellations after it's over. And that exit's quickest one to get to the restrooms if you happen to need to take a break during the show. The outside door, the inside doors don't lock. The outside ones, double doors, just let the right-hand door shut last, and it won't lock you out. Okay. All right. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you, buddy. He's the Star Man. That's his official title. I call him a Star Man, the Star Keeper. That's what we'll call him. The Star Master. We're gonna call him Jerry. Jerry the Star Master. Let me paint my pictures. I do love the rainbow. It's really pretty in here. All right. Well, Tony, I probably won't be in here all 45 minutes. It depends on how cool it is. If it's like super cool with like shit flying around, you know, comets and you know, starfighters and lasers. If I see some aliens and stuff, I'm gonna stay. You know, if it's just little dots though, you know, we'll see.
Hey, I think we're ready. Hope you all.
Ooh, here we go. Jerry the Starkeeper, Star Master said we're ready to go. Here we go, guys. Oh my. I'm scared. What if I have... Oh. What if I have to fart? Okay, I'm seeing something. Do y'all see anything? I hope it gets brighter, because I can see.
Mars, the fourth
There you
planet from the sun. A desert world of rock and iron that has captured human imagination for thousands of years.
Ooh.
So close, its reddish color can be seen in the night sky, but much farther than anyone has ever ventured.
Hopefully it's going to get a little brighter. If it doesn't get brighter, we'll head
Launched
out.
from Earth were the first instruments to capture close-up photographs
I
of
can't
the
see
alien
shit.
landscape from
There we
space.
go.
These were followed by surface exploration robots that gave scientists a ground-level view of the red planet. From the data collected on these missions, scientists believe that Mars was
Cameras.
once similar to Earth, with oceans of water and a thick atmosphere capable of supporting life. The more we learn about Mars and how it came to look as it does today, the more we will understand our own planet's past, and quite possibly, our future.
Oh, wow. Wait for it, guys.
While orbiters and robots have made amazing discoveries,
Check it out.
they can't match the scientific potential of a team of astronauts.
This is Mission Commander. Comms check aboard the landing module.
This is the Aventus 1 spacecraft, a concept vehicle that could carry the first humans to Mars and back.
Can't see anything.
Roger that, Commander. Reading you loud and clear.
I can see it through my phone.
No abnormalities.
The crew of the
Sorry.
Aventus
There we go.
mission
There- oh.
could explore more of the Mars
go.
surface
Hold on.
in 1 hour than a robot lander could in a
There
month.
we go. Wipe your lens
But
off.
getting them there won't be easy. This will be the longest journey ever attempted by human beings. To be successful, we'll need to overcome incredibly difficult
We're going on a
challenges.
mission, guys.
Challenges that make this
Ooh.
mission to Mars the ultimate voyage.
Oh, look at this. Mars, the ultimate voyage. Dun, 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 dun. I need to be quiet.
Elapsed time 304-13.
Good luck. Thank you.
52-20.
Oh, man.
We're at Mars atmospheric entry interface plus 30. We are
Oh, we're gonna
going
get
for
hit.
separation.
This mission to Mars will depend
I don't
on
like
the
this.
next generation of great minds and dreamers.
We're going to get hit. Oh,
We are clear. Entry
Okay.
angle looking good.
that scared the shit out of me.
2 degrees shallow.
Tens of thousands of creative
What
thinkers,
are the pictures?
scientists, and engineers,
There are pictures on Mars.
people
Come
who
on.
are still in school now, will one day make this ultimate
Oh,
voyage
no.
a reality.
Lynn, what are you talking about space radiation? You're scaring the shit out of me, man.
0.15 meters high.
But none of this will be attempted unless one thing can be ensured: that we can get the astronauts back to Earth, alive
Yeah, we got
and healthy.
to do that. Ooh.
Up to this point, successful missions have proven that we can safely land robots on the surface of Mars. But sending people requires a lot more work and planning.
Oh.
Humans evolved on Earth with its thick atmosphere,
Oh.
strong gravity, and wide variety of life.
Ooh.
As the population grew, complex social structures formed. These factors help shape who we are and what we need.
It's aliens.
In order to send humans to Mars,
This part's
teams
real
need to
dark.
solve 5 major challenges.
What
How
is
do we
this?
traverse the incredible distance from Earth, farther than we've ever gone before? How do we make sure that the inside of the spacecraft is a healthy environment?
It's a good question.
The astronauts will be isolated from everyone they know back on Earth.
That's why I couldn't be
How
one.
do we ensure that their minds remain clear
Yeah.
and focused?
Well, why don't you focus on our mental health here on Earth?
Gravity in space and on Mars is very different than on Earth. How do we
Dog
keep
is so
human bodies
weird.
strong and capable? And finally, how do we keep the astronauts safe from dangerous radiation during their long journey in space? Teams at NASA have been working on these challenges for decades,
Boring.
but they haven't been completely solved. To be successful, this mission needs new team members to help get humans to the Red Planet and back.
All right, I need to see some shit shooting across the sky.
The first challenge, distance, seems straightforward, but becomes more and more complex the farther we
Can't
get
see
from Earth.
anything.
And Mars is very
Hang on. It's
far
dark
from
here
Earth.
too.
The journey to Mars will be over 600
No need to
million
apologize.
kilometers.
Good. Okay.
This
Oh,
immense
here it
distance
comes.
is
Here it
hard
comes.
to grasp. Compared to other space journeys humans have taken, it can be like the difference between walking next door
Oh.
and walking around the world.
Oh no.
As the
Is that
International
Florida?
Space Station, the ISS,
That's
orbits Earth,
America's
it travels
dawn,
400
Florida.
kilometers above our planet.
America's
The trip to
dawn.
get there takes only a few hours. The journey to the moon, however, is 1,000 times
Hey, where are you
farther.
going?
At over 400,000 kilometers.
Oh,
it's
we're going to the
greatest
moon.
Distance
Okay.
humans have ever traveled. It took the Apollo astronauts 3 days to
This
fly
picture
from the Earth
sucks.
to the moon. And the voyage from Earth to Mars will take much, much longer.
Y'all want
At
to?
least
Y'all want to get the fuck out of here?
will be needed to
Hit
travel
one if you
over
want to get the fuck out of
600
here.
million kilometers. 10 months to travel over 1,000 times farther than any humans have ever traveled before. A journey of this distance may seem impossible, but NASA has been preparing for years. Starting with
this is
the early space
boring.
missions, pioneers like
If y'all want me to go into the theater, hit one, or out of the theater into the museum, hit one. I will. I don't care.
Laid the groundwork for humans to travel beyond Earth. Thanks to these early trailblazers, the Eventus navigation and flight path teams will be able to
I just thought
calculate
it'd be
the route
brighter.
to get the astronauts to Mars and back. But even the fastest route will keep the crew traveling in space for over 2 years. And 2 years of
Can you
travel
imagine me 2
is
years on a
of
spaceship?
supplies.
Fuck that.
Everything the crew could possibly need for this voyage
No, you
must
can't.
be planned,
What is happening?
prepped, and packed before departure.
You imagine 2
The
years.
stakes couldn't be higher.
What is that?
If one essential item is overlooked,
What is
the
it?
entire mission could fail. Specialized engineers will calculate how much food, water, and oxygen the crew needs to
All
survive.
right, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm bored.
Other team members will prep medical supplies, tools, and probably some things that haven't even been invented yet.
All right, that's enough
Then,
for me.
people skilled at organizing will need to pack everything into extremely small spaces leaving enough room for the astronauts to live and work.
Boring.
Proper planning is crucial.
Oh,
Once
shit, I
the
can't
Olympus
see.
One
God damn it.
begins its historic voyage,
Okay.
there is no turning
Almost
back.
couldn't see. All right. Sorry, guys. But Goose, that's hilarious. Sorry, we can see again, guys. Sorry about that. When's the shop open? I mean, here's the thing, guys. I could sit there and watch that with you, and you know, it wouldn't be a problem. We could have fun. I could make it fun, but I don't know. It just the couldn't really pick up the way it should. I would liked it to have picked up. So we just decided to make an executive decision. I mean, if I was here by myself, I could sit through that and not have a problem. I don't want y'all to think that I've just got a short attention span. But I'm also trying to bring some entertainment to you guys. And y'all don't want to sit in a boring thing for 45 minutes where you can't see very well. If you could see good, we would have stayed in there. Okay? So I don't want y'all to think I'm just ignoring your wishes. I do have to go over and say hello to Jerry here. What's up, Jerry? Jerry's a white-tailed deer. Okay, and Jerry spelled with a G, because if you look right down here, look at that. Oh, hey, 70s chick, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Good to have you back. What do we got? Oh, shit. Okay, this is cool. Not this part, what I'm getting ready to show you. What the fuck is that? Look, guys, it's a chipmunk. How sad. It's so small. Don't even go there, guys. Y'all don't bring your dirty minds into our Pink Palace Museum trip, because I say, look at how cute and small that is. Teed up. Hey. Well, you look like you've seen better days, buddy. You do too. Am I zoomed in? Yeah, zoomed in. Okay. That is a some type of black bear, I guess. And there's a raccoon waving to somebody. And there's a cougar of some sort that has seen better days. Now, I'm really upset here. This is quite disturbing to me, because just last week we met a guy like this. We met a guy just like this. Y'all remember? What did we name him? I already forgot what we named him. He was alive and he was domesticated. And he was really sweet. He was really, really sweet. And I think he got adopted. I know y'all, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I can't really go into it right now. Too long a story. Oh my goodness. What happened to you, buddy? Hi. And at the Memphis Zoo, we always love these guys. This one's not nearly as animated, clearly, as the ones at the Memphis Zoo. He's still cute, though. That one, I don't know how cute that one is. Sometimes these, there's a cat over there with a bird in his mouth. Bad cat. Bad cat. And here's something sticking out. This guy right here looks like me when I wake up in the morning. Yep. Same exact expression. Oh, this fox right here got a little tilted. He had one too many last night. Fox, you gotta lay off that stuff. I skipped a couple when we came in. We skipped the old opossum right there. I hear kids coming up. Fuck. Look at that thing. And this is what my dog in the backyard, Rue, one of her favorite snacks. Here's an old crusty ass bat. Like my neighbor. Here's a big old bison. We seem to have a bison kind of theme going on in here, don't we? We run into bison quite a bit. Oh, hey buddy. Oh, hey buddy. Bunch of little mice and rats. Big rats. These guys, you know, they get a bad name. They got a bad reputation. Some type of beaver in the dark. Are you a beaver? It's a groundhog. I guess he don't have any light in his. Squirrel. Museum squirrel. Another squirrel. A chipmunk. Holy hell, look at this thing. That thing right there's got some value, guys. That has some value. Check this out. I want to show y'all something real quick. This is a national seismic hazard map. Now, you wouldn't think it, but Memphis, Tennessee, old Memphis, Tennessee right here, if you look at the highest hazard, and you look over here, you think that all the earthquake stuff happens over here on the West Coast. But look over here in Memphis. Right above Memphis, right over here in a place called Mark Tree, Arkansas, is where the fault line we have here is. And when it does hit, Memphis is not going to be in a good spot. We've spent our entire lives, people have told us, be prepared for the big earthquake. And we need to be. Because it's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's a matter of when it's going to happen. The last time we had a major earthquake here, the Mississippi River flowed backwards. And it created a thing called Reelfoot Lake. We got a bunch of quartz and stuff. I know it's not the most exciting stuff. But if you like, if you like rocks, it is. Don't say I never took you to a rock show. Oh, what the hell is that? All right, now I will tell you this thing right here, this amethyst, this thing right here, that's very valuable, very, very valuable. I can't even, that would sell for a lot of money. It's huge. That's pyrite. Is that fool's gold? Pyrite? I know there's somebody watching that's a gem collector that's pissed off and they're like, please slow down. Slow down. Looks like Jell-O. What is this? Glowing rocks. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I need to stop that. Somebody's going to come in here. Somebody's going to hear me over here doing that. Check it out. Glowing. Like that. And here's where the rock glowing rocks were found. Here's a little rock. It's where relaxing music lives. Here's where Livercheese lives. Here's Kentucky and Cape Girardeau, Missouri. And here's where these are found. These glowing rocks right here. I like that one. That's super cool. All right, what's this? Ooh. Dinosaur tracks. All right, we got a bunch of little bugs. I'm just thinking of the Tim and Eric sketch that it's fool's gold. It's fool's gold, and he uses to smash the entire fucking collection of everything else. Actually, I feel a bit scared sick now that you mention it. If I see anything, ooh, it's a sponge. Sponges. 570 million years ago. These are a lot of, there's jellyfish. Guys, if you're ever out and you're around the ocean and you see these guys right here, pick them up. Pick them up, play with them a little bit, you know. But some people say they taste really good. It looks like this one could be raspberry. Centipede, spider, no thank you, I'm not a fan of the spider. These are cool though. I mean, that's really old stuff. Skate. All skate. All skate slowly, please. All skate. We got to get to the fun part of the museum. I promise you there's a fun part. Fossilized wood. Yeah, we're skipping right past that. Nobody want to look at any fossilized wood. Some things you just can't make funny. Some things just aren't that funny. I would love to take you on a story here, but I'm not gonna lie. You know, we could go and we could make up facts about this. If you want to do that, I could make up some stupid facts that aren't real facts, clearly. But yeah, I don't know. This museum, it's hard to. Oh shit! I didn't even see that. That one kind of scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. What is this? Wow. I don't know what this guy is, but I like him. Look at the head on that guy. Yeah, this is my guy right here. What is he? A truly Texas amphibian. Well, Texas. You being from Texas, I don't know. I did love you, but now I'm wondering. No, I like a lot of people from Texas. He's cool. Look at that head. I wonder what he looked like in real life. He looked kind of like what he looks like as a skeleton. Yeah, I like this guy. He reminds me of one of my dogs. He reminds me of Lily, my beagle. Yeah, you're cool, man. Petrified wood. Yeah. Petrified wood, my ass. All right, bones, giant bones. More skeletons. Yeah, we need to get to the fun, to the Piggly Wiggly. And upstairs, I think we're getting ready to go upstairs. They put all the boring. This exhibit down here is the exhibit that never changes. You know, it's been down here. They might add things every now and then, but pretty much it's just the history, the science area. We're going to get past this and get into the goofy fun stuff. This is a three-toed horse. That's kind of cool. I like that one. I like interesting facts like that. Guy's only got 3 toes. Hey, buddy. I bet it was really hard for you to find a good pair of shoes, wasn't it? With 3 toes. You probably, well, you should do Crocs. Crocs would probably work for you. All right, and then we got this guy. That's impressive. This is a mastodon skeleton, cast. It's not a real, it's not an actual skeleton, but it is a cast of a skeleton mastodon. Love it. This kind of stuff I can deal with this. Guys, do you think this comes alive at night? Honest question. Honest question. Do you think this comes alive at night? What do you think? A bunch of nuts. Fossils and nuts. Look at this thing. That's a real mastodon tusk right there. That's really cool. It was found in Philo, Lauderdale County. Can't talk today. Tennessee. Nice. And there's a jawbone of a mastodon. Sweet. Let me peek through here. I'm lost. Okay, we came through this way. So now I guess we just go upstairs. Yeah, let's go on upstairs. Let's go find Piggly Wiggly. History exhibits upstairs. I'll let you look out upon what we just walked through. Here's old theropod dinosaur T-Rex. Y'all remember a long time ago there was a controversy because T-Rexes always had their tails. The pictures and models that you saw of them always had their tails dragging behind them. And then we started to figure out that that's not really the case. Their tails are up when they walk. Ooh, Indian stuff. Dog effigy bottle. The domesticated dog played an important role for American Indians and were honored with art. I don't think I knew that, but now I do. It's a bunch of arrowheads. That is a very old bone. Mastodon leg bone has marks left by the stone tools used to butcher the animals. It was found in northern Florida. Yikes. Hunchback vessels, head vases. Yes, you can, darn goose. Yes, you can, and we ain't done. We got a lot left. And I'm telling you, some of this is kind of cool. We can find, even with the older stuff in the history, you know, if I was in the right mood, I could come in here and I could spend, 2 or 3 hours talking about the stuff. But what I'm really trying to do is just highlight really things that I think are really, really unique and cool. Look at this musket. Found in a historic Chickasaw Village site during a salvage archaeology project in Tupelo, Mississippi. That's where Elvis Presley was born. Weapons of inferior quality were often traded to the Indians, resulting in muskets misfire or blowing up. Well, what a piece of shit we were. Well, weren't we pieces of shit? We used to sell our shitty weapons to the Indians because they didn't know any better. And then they would wind up blowing up on them. You jerks. I like that helmet. And then military forks. I think they have other names too. Halberd maybe? Halberd? All right, this is cool. Now we're getting into some really cool stuff. I love miniatures like this. Eads, Tennessee, the artist of this shack. Really cool. Simon Jackson in his studio. Simon Jackson, he's the guy. This was in 1996. And this model structure was built from inside out. the same way a real house is constructed. It took 1 year and 2 weeks to complete the structure and grounds. The small pieces of lumber were hand cut from poplar wood planks with a hacksaw. So this is a picture of what this guy designed here, the original version of it. And I mean, it's extremely detailed. Pretty cool. Yeah, man, you could make a movie about this. You could put a little light in there and have it come on at night, scare the shit out of people. It's good. This looks haunted. This looks haunted, I'm not gonna lie. 10 types. Do y'all know about 10-type photography? I've found a lot of these when I've been picking through the years. They actually hold value, these 10-type of pictures. I've sold them. And people don't care. They don't care who is in the picture. If you have it's like a piece of metal almost. It's like a piece of tin. That right there. It's a piece of tin. I've found them and I've sold them. Really cool. I love old photography. Look at this. Patterson Transfer Company, giant wagon wheel wagon in here. Cool. What's over here? I think we have a cotton gin over here. No, it's a spinning and weaving tool. Now, it's going to get loud in a minute because we got a bunch of fucking family coming up here and their kids are just running nuts. You know how it goes. It's just part of it, part of the museum. Okay, we got this over here. I don't know. Oh, this is cool. This is an interesting display here. What we have here, it looks like maybe from the early 2000s. It's a janitor cart display. You see the toilet paper down there. You got the classic mop bucket. Yeah, classic mop bucket. And you got everything. This is a pretty good display. Yeah, look, it's a pretty good little display here. It's very realistic. They did a good job here. Oh, look, it even looks like there's water in the mop bucket. It's probably not real water. It's probably acrylic. Yeah. Interesting. I'm waiting for her to come outside. She's in the bathroom. It's gonna be funny. Watch. Yeah, they've even got a cup on the top. One of those. It looks like Georgia Bulldog. So I mean, it can't be too old. I'd guess. I don't know. Maybe 5-10 years old. It's a nice display. I wish I could find something that kind of explained what it is exactly. All right. I got to be careful. I can't be hanging around a bathroom with I think we missed something. I'm hanging around a bathroom with a camera. I was going to try to do something funny if they came outside. I was going to act like I was filming it. It's not a real display. It's a janitor's thing. And the janitor was in there cleaning, and they were going to come out, and I was going to be pointing my camera at it, talking about how it's a display or an exhibit. It would have been funny, but she didn't follow through. She didn't come out. Dang it. Look at this canoe. I love this. Look, it's a full log cabin in here. Let's take a look around. Got the gun up there. Got a little manger right here. Man, what did they do for entertainment back then? Yeah, it would have been a good bit. I got exactly no knowledge on how to fix or repair anything. My dad fixed every new thing with duct tape. That's why I'm happy for you, because I wish I was at that level. What I wonder, you know, I mean, it's no damn wonder that the American population grew so fast. I mean, look, this is what they had. This is their how did they entertain themselves? I know how they entertained themselves, right there in that bed in the corner. That's all the entertainment you needed. Those settlers, holy hell, you're not going to believe the size of this gun. Look at this. Look at this gun. It's a matchlock punt or duck gun. Huge smooth bore gun used on the prow of a small boat called a punt. When fired into a flock of ducks or geese, between 10 and 40 birds would be killed. That's giant gun. I swear to God, dude, this gun it's got to be 10 feet long. It's got to be. So they would fire that into a giant flock, and it would kill between 10 and 40 birds. Okay. I mean, I got to give them props, I guess, if it worked. That's great. Oh, what is this over here? Guys, I've gotten turned around. There's a whole section of the museum that I hope I didn't miss. A lot of stuff in here. Here's some. It would be nice, Pink Palace, if you put lights in your display cases. How about that? Can you do that for us, Memphis? I'd like to see all these guns back here, but you have no lights in your display. Here's a black beaver top hat. I want that in my collection. I would wear that out right now. Well, hello. I like your shoes and your purse. Your dress, Here's if this is real silver, we got some very valuable tea set here. And it looks thick too. Look at how thick it looks. That's money. That's real money. Here is, we're getting into the slavery section. Ugh. I hate this section. Boo. Boo. Look at that. Look at that sad stuff. It's gonna cost me a bit. Look at that. Oh man. Here's a bill of sale for a slave in 1853. A sale of a slave woman named Sally and her child Alan. They sold for $875. Disgusting. Disgusting. Here's a sale of 2 slave men for $700. Yes. It's so fucking gross, man. It's really gross. Early boom years in Memphis. Here we go. Early Victorian furnishings. I like this stuff. Here's 2 creepy haunted ass dolls. Let's see if I can. Oh, no. Let me pull back. No, that's too much. Look at the furniture. Quality furniture. Oh no, that one's more haunted than the last one. Look at that. Pass. Look at that little piano in the corner. That's super cool. It's very tiny. And there's this furniture, man. That crackling you're hearing is my water bottle, in case you're wondering. That's a cool display. I like that. All right, we'll continue on with some more old Victorian furniture. I don't know if it's Victorian. I just like to try to make myself sound Sound more educated than I am. That hutch is humongous. Guys, this hutch thing has to be, I don't know, 8 feet tall maybe? Look how thick the wood is on it. Really cool. Here's an old writing desk. Cool. Look what we have here, guys. Look what we have here. Another giant wagon. This is a haunted house in Memphis called the Hunt Feeling House. It is absolutely haunted. I'm not making that up. It's a haunted house. Cornerstone of the old Gayosa house. Destroyed by fire July 4th, 1899. Ooh, spooky. It's a burial casket. Spooky. People in the museum can hear me. Is this a hearse? Is that what that is? It's a hearse. Wait. You're not supposed to touch it. It's not a hearse. It's an actual wagon. It says don't touch. I won't touch. No touchy. I respect them. Public transportation, the wagonette, a forerunner of our city buses. So this was our city bus. This is what was our public transportation back in the day. Check it out. You got to sit next to all kinds of people that you don't know. And you got to be really close to them. You know, back then they, you know, I guess they didn't care around anger towards each other the way we do today. Hand-operated cotton gin. Cool. Civil War. Oh, look at this. Oh, we're going to have some fun in here. What did they do over here? Okay, what is this? Preserving furniture. I guess it talks about people who, this is a corner where, you know, when they get in pieces, they fix them up and get them museum ready. Kind of cool. Now we're going into the Civil War section. This is going to be really cool. Here's the guys that weren't traitors, right here. Here's the real Americans right here. Now, there's a traitor costume right there. Old flag. Well, these are super cool. Non-commissioned officer sword. Some of the muskets. It was nasty business, guys. It was nasty business. Nasty, nasty. A lot of people in the Civil War died from actually amputating their, you know, parts of their body. Because if they got shot, it would shatter their bones. Because a lot of times they get shot with these round pellet, like cannonball type things. I'll show you. Maybe they have some, but they, you know, it would shatter your bones. And you'd have to get the sawbone out, you know. And once you got the sawbone out, you have to deal with infection. And here's an actual brass cannon tube. This was used in Tennessee, in Memphis, Tennessee, actually. Yeah, we had a battle in Memphis. This is super cool. Look, guys, it's where Civil War cannonballs have grown into or been shot into trees, and the trees have continued to grow around them. That's cool. That's really cool. And here's some of the artillery projectiles. We have canister shot. grape shot, canister shot, 6-pounder shot, pound, whatever that is, 8-inch mortar shell, 10-pound mortar shell, and butt plug. Nothing. I can't get a. You guys got no sense of humor. Guns, 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 guns. We love our guns. We love our guns in the United States of America. Guns, 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 more guns, more guns, more guns. Giant cannon, big gun, knives. There's the sawbone right there. That right there. Lot of people. Stuff sawed off. And this guy right here looks like he's, oh, wow. Wow, man, he's seen better days. He's stressed out. Stressed out. He's really stressed out. And then we got all kinds of money. That's really cool. Look at all the money. Confederate currency. Trader currency. Right. There's a dress they would have worn back in the day. Look at that flag. Flag of the Confederacy. No, we'll pass that up. And we'll pass that bullshit up right there, too. We ain't going to give them the time of day, traitors. All right. I'm saying that because there's an old man over here. See if he's going to get pissed off at me. That is a really cool flag. Boom, 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 boom. Yellow fever, guys. Yellow fever. Killed a lot of people. A lot of people.
Here's a knife.
This is a burial dress. Memphis is dead. The city of Memphis finally had its charter revoked when a combination of poor government and bad investment led to its bankruptcy. The Chamber of Commerce and the Cotton Exchange as early as 1875 had supported a movement to repeal the city charter. That's when the epidemic hit. And you can see where they talk about the people that died from yellow fever. This is some pictures of downtown Memphis back in the day. Look at that saw back there. All right, we're going to come right over here. Look at that gold pocket watch. Gold pocket watch engraved, present to John Johnson, Superintendent Nurse Department, Howard Assistant Association by his friends after epidemic, 1978. Look at that. Look at that. If that's real gold, man. Whew. And it is. It probably is real gold. That's worth some money. There's a little spittoon down here. And beautiful. All right. Ooh, we got surgical instruments. I always get grossed out by that kind of stuff. Okay. All right, moving on. Oh, guys, we got tools. We got a bunch of tools. I'm not too interested in tools because I am a tool. Hey-oh. Hey-oh, I am a tool. We got creepy dolls. Well, heck yeah. We're definitely going to stop around the creepy dolls. Yes, that doll is absolutely haunted. That one right there, you can tell by the look on her face. Haunted doll. Just kidding. Wow, what happened to her? Hello. My name's Sally. Hey, Sally, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. I just don't like hanging out on a wall like this. Sorry, Sally, I can't help you. I own one of these. I own one very similar to these, and I have it. It might, maybe I need to go home and dig that out and look it up, huh? Look at these old blocks. And this old rocking horse is pretty cool. Wow, look at that. That's really cool. And then you have a tricycle from hell and marbles. Cool. Here's some clothing for the women out there. I love that that cane back there. Super snazzy. A lot of clothing, some bloomers. A saddle. All right, where are we at? Mardi Gras. Oh, look at this, guys. This is beautiful. Oh, boy, look at this. This is a music room. Oh, my gosh. I want in there. So much cool stuff in there. Wow, look at the violin. I love it. A century of healthcare in Memphis. I'm lost. I don't know where we're at. Just walking around. Oh! All right. Oh, she got a leech. Lady, you got a leech on your wrist. Guy, get that off. Oh, they're using it. Oh shit. Oh shit, I just set off an alarm. Fuck. I just set off an alarm. Oh my God. You guys are gonna get me in trouble. Here's old medicine. What the heck is this? The baby challenge. Tonic and laxative. Look at this. 666. Whatever that word is. Phrenology. I've heard about this. Doesn't it have to do with the study of the bumps on your head or something? Is that, am I right there? Okay, electric therapy, quack stuff. We're in the section right now that a lot of red hats would think this shit really works. They would. I mean, they would. Let's be honest. Medicine in the Civil War. Portable inkwell. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. I'm so lost. Place is pretty big. You okay? Oh, shit. I did it again. You okay, buddy? You guys got a wound on his head. And then, yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Here we go. We're going to get a prime example. Well, they have no lights in here. I don't understand why they don't have lights in their display. Memphis, you got to do better than this, man. You got a gory display with a guy cutting off the other person's leg, got the knife going right through the leg, and we can't even see it because you won't change your lights. Come on now, do better. Nurse, how are you today? And she's the Sisters of St. Mary orphanage. It's an orphanage. I guess she's taking care of that kid. It looks like she's got ill intentions, though. I don't know. Check it out, man. It's me. I wish I could grow something like that. Here's a badge from Chief Health Officer, 1950s. And here we go. Here we go. Let's look at the good old boys club in here. Look at them. Look at them. You notice anything about that picture? Yeah. And this guy right here is super proud of himself. He did something. What did he do? Mosquito-borne diseases. He has something to do with malaria. We're going to call him Mr. Malaria. I don't have time to read his stuff. Here's another nurse. Well, hello. Here's a nurse Caps. Hi. What's your name? All right, and we're going to be moving along. Oh, look at this. UT, old UT football. You know, all my football fans out there. There's some value up there. All that stuff's gold. Look at that old football, guys. Is that not ridiculous? Graduation cap. Doctor's bag. Do not spit on the floor. To do so may spread disease. That's a good rule to live by. It seems kind of mean, that picture. All right, continue on. Ear, nose, and throat instruments. No, I don't want to see that. There's a doctor over there. The kid looks like he's a little scared. And doctor looks very proud to be giving him a shot. Look, guy, you look too excited. Look, he's like, oh, yes, it's time. I'm going to poke you with this. Ha, ha, ha. And the kid's like, huh? And then right behind him, there's a skeleton. That couldn't have, you know, if you're a kid coming into the doctor, maybe doctor, maybe you want to get the skeletons out of your office. You know, the skull back there. Maybe for a kid, you might not want to have that. You know, because you want the kid to be comfortable. But you look like you get some kind of enjoyment out of it, bro. Yeah, I don't like this doctor. That's not Dr. Feelgood. That doctor's up to no good over there. He's not Dr. Feelgood. He's Dr. No Good. That is a beer stein. It's a beer stein right there. That is a pancake maker. You guys see the pancake maker? A duck, to impersonate a duck. You can put it up by your face and, you know, pull that little thing and it does this like a duck. So it's a duck. It's either a pancake maker or a duck simulator. Yeah, when you start getting into these tools, these doctors, these old quack stuff, it just shows you, even though sometimes it doesn't seem like we've advanced very far in humanity, with humans have advanced. We just have to keep ourselves from going back. All of this stuff, I don't even want to know what it does. I'm not going to look at it because I don't want to be disgusted today. Look, he looks like he was into pain, that guy. Look at him. All right. A lot of old doctor stuff in here. Super cool. Look at this. Oh, no. No. We're rolling past the dentist area. We ain't doing that. Nope. I appreciate that you've put this nice display together, but we're not looking at it. Dentists are awful people. Not really, but you get what I'm saying. All right, we're gonna come around this corner. We've been down there. I am literally lost, guys. Like, I do not know where we've been. I think we've been this way. No, we haven't. Holy shit, a gallery in Memphis. Let's go in here. This place is huge. It's a lot bigger than I remember. I have one of these at home, smaller one. All right, back here we're gonna have more, this is gonna be our local stuff. This is the cobblestones of downtown. Mud Island in the background. That's really cool. Looks like a lot of displays on our, this is an actual paddle wheel right here. Look at that. Or not paddle wheel, paddle. All right, I think we've been this way. I'm gonna stop and fill up my water bottle. Oh, the display's gone. Damn it. Okay, we got to get reoriented. Got to figure out where we are. I'm lost. I'm literally lost. We're going to have a night at the museum because I'm not going to be able to find my way out of here. That. Really cool. Really, really cool. All right, I think we're going in the right direction. Look at these steam whistles. That water that I just put in my water bottle, I swear to God, it tastes like it came straight out of the tap. It tastes like hose water. This is a really cool old boat here. Flatboat. Do not touch, do not climb on boat. Well, darn it, I was going to climb on it till I read that. Yeah, this section's kind of lame-o. Hold on, this could be cool. That's Davy Crockett. It's not lame-o anymore. It's super cool. This image of Davy Crockett was taken from original painting by an unknown artist. Davy Crockett. Look at this guy. His dog looks, I don't know. That dog's got human eyes. Why does that dog have human eyes? What the hell's going on? And why is his tongue hanging out? Davy, why does your dog look like that? Here's Shelby County. It's where I live. Somewhere up there. Indian removal. Oh yeah. Oh joy. Here's how we remove Chickasaw from the area. The Indians around here were Chickasaw, and we actually had our baseball team was called Memphis Chicks, or the Memphis Chickasaws. We don't have the Chickasaws anymore. They moved to Jackson, Tennessee, and we wound up getting the Redbirds. And all right, now we get to some fun stuff. We're going to go into the Bodine Exhibit Hall. Bodine Exhibit Hall. Look, it's a Nazi. Bodine, did you see that Nazi? I think he had a swastika. What do we got? What do we got here? What the hell's this? Push. Well, that was lame. Oh, it lit up. Cool. Name the herb or spice. Oh, come on. Come on. Give me something fun. I want to open this up and have weed in it. Peppermint. Okay. All right, so we have the Bodine exhibit hall. Now, this hall, or this exhibit hall that we're going into has, hopefully, it's been many years since I've been up here, but we used to have a super cool exhibit that was a giant circus in miniature form. Wait, did that make sense? It looks like we have a temporary Lego exhibit up here, and it looks like it's half-assed. It's very half-assed. We do have a Lego dinosaur. And then we got to do this. I don't think I can do it though. I want to put my head in that, damn it. I need somebody to film. I'm not going to feel complete until I can stick my head in that hole. Yeah, this Lego exhibit's pretty shitty. I'm not going to lie. It looks like it's been here for a while and it's all torn up. The kids have probably gotten a hold of all the Legos and torn them all up. You know how it is. You get an exhibit that kids get to, they're gonna tear it up. It's gonna take a little time. So this is the wrong exhibit hall. We're gonna get out of here. There's too many families in here, kids running around. I'll show you some of the Legos, but I'm not too impressed.
Oh, this is cool.
That was lame. I do like minifigs. You can sit here. We got to get to the circus, though. I got to show you the circus. Look, do not touch. I bet you so many kids have gone in there and touched that. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in that Lego collection. Usually when Lego does something, they do it big. I hope the circus is still up here. I really do, because I thought it was over here. And now we're going into the mansion part. It's back here. Cool. So I'll show you a shot of the front of the museum. Look at this. Very pretty. Look up there. What's cool about this place is there's a section of the mansion that you can't get to. And apparently they have they keep all of their old displays or exhibits. Okay, we're gonna go in a Schwab country store. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Here's a post office. I wish I could describe like a really old store. Shouldn't have that sitting out like that. Pig rings, sheep balls, cow balls, a bunch of nails, horse collars, wooden barrels. Please do not touch. What are all these? These are all old soaps and biscuits and creepy children and cool dogs. Look at that. I want that. I want that right there. Nothing else. Frog in your throat? 10 cents. God, man. I'm just getting followed by this annoying fucking family. Snuff. Oven. Not oven. Heater. Wait, what is this? Stove. That's stove. What did it get so damn loud for all of a sudden? Jesus. Back here enjoying myself and it just got super loud. I mean, people coming through fucking screaming. Alright, we're getting out of here. Come on. Maybe let's spend some time over here. Yeah, we're gonna go hang out over here and let them go through the exhibit. Okay? Because I want to give you guys quality time. I don't, and they're clearly don't give a fuck about anybody around them. So we'll wait it out. We'll make our own fun. I'll show you the lobby. Here's the lobby. We'll go down there in a minute. Fucking annoying ass people. All right. And of course he's got on of course that family that the guys all look like skinheads and they've got on their fucking American flag blue line shirts. I mean, I don't want to be around those people. Not my kind of people. So they can have it until we get over there. Here's some spicy facts. Go ahead and screenshot it. Y'all know what that is? Oh, well, I guess I ruined it because it says it right there. Okay, so we're supposed to look at the front and decide what it is before we push it open. Okay, I got you. Now I understand the game. All right, so let's restart. We understand the game. Here we go. Name the herb or spice. I need an answer from somebody. Or we're just going to sit here and we're going to stare at this for however long it takes for somebody to respond and answer. Name that spice right there. Because I have no idea. The person that guesses correctly gets a prize. Anyone? Hello? I need you to name this, whatever it is. I'm going to say it's a dillweed. Nope, it's cinnamon. It's cinnamon. It was not dillweed. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Hold on now. This ain't. How's this cinnamon? What are we doing here? What are we doing? It says name a herb or spice, and they have this, and then you hit it and open it, and this is on the inside. What's happening here? What are we doing? Are we supposed to name it by looking at it from here? But then you can name it because it's right. This ain't no game. Y'all need to get your open a box. I wish I could. I really do. Ayo. No, I don't. So let's see if they get it, if any of them are correct. All right. Name the herb or spice, right? And then they have all this on the front. So maybe this is the plant that makes the herb or spice. Is that what's going on? Let's see. cinnamon is from tree bark. I know, I'm very confused. I'm going to say this is, well, I don't want to say what that is. Does anybody see what that is? Yeah. Yeah, we won't talk about what that could potentially be. Let's see. It's peppermint. We already did that one. All right, I'm going to see if we can go wedge our way through here. With our luck, though, I know this is going to be a part of the museum that's going to be slow, because to me, it's the best part of the museum, the mansion area. It has the Piggly Wiggly, it has the circus, and it's probably also going to be the most popular. So I'm going to try to steer around families and kids screaming bullshit nonsense. Here's what we'll do. We'll play a game, okay? Whenever you hear somebody in the background behind me say something really dumb, I want you to hit 1. Hit the number 1. All right, it'll be our little game. That sound like a plan? It's literally, it's like, see, hear how quiet it is? Hear how lovely it is? Now watch, now listen. Listen to how loud it gets all of a sudden. Oh my God. It's a nightmare. All right, we're going in Piggly Wiggly. Nobody's in here. This is Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly started in Memphis, Tennessee. It's one of the original grocery stores, a different type of grocery store. It's got the turnstile and a lot of things. Hi. Turnstile. It tells what was different about it right there. It was very advanced at the time. And over here you can see the backside of the... No, that's where we just were, actually. So you see the wooden turnstiles. We're going to go in here and check it out, see what we can find in Piggly Wiggly today. Let's do it. We come over here and get a basket. The basket. Let's get a... Wait, did that say... Please do not touch? Oh, shit. Let me put that basket back. All right, let's check out some old foods. This is going to be cool. There's Piggly Wiggly. There's the pig. His name's Wig. He's Piggly Wig. Piggly Wiggly. What are these? They have a challenge for kids. You need to find these items. We're not going to do that. What do we got? Asparagus. White asparagus. You got to remember the time. White asparagus. Spinach. Do they have black asparagus? Peas, extra small early peas. Anybody need some peas? Sifted June peas. Petite pois. Early peas. It's too many vegetables. I got them on all sides of me. Royal Ann cherries, black cherries. Look at that big ass can. Grapes, raspberries, clean peaches. Gotta love the clean peaches, right? Bantam corn. What's this guy? What the hell is this? Country gentleman. Sugar corn? What is sugar corn? Gross. You ever eat these weird ass food back then? Kidney beans, apricots, taste like real apes, libbies, kraut. Whoa, 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 whoa. You need to watch your mouth, man. That's not very nice. Call me a kraut. Oxtail soup. You don't see that much anymore. Log cabin syrup. Big ass thing of olives. Why would anybody need that many olives? Dill pickles. Caro syrup. Room of baskets for some reason. Grape nuts, the greatest 12 cents. Grape nuts, the greatest cereal in history, right? Man, look at it. We were so bland back in the day. Look at all the stuff. Toasted cornflakes, white oats, wheat cereal, cracked wheat, Postum cereal. You need a biscuit. Animal crackers, cool. Rolled white oats, white again. Oh, cream of wheat. Cream of wheat. No McDonald's back then. Who said that? Red Eye Jedi. You jackass. Did a jerky face. Just kidding. And look at the prices. Wouldn't that be nice to have these prices today? You continue around. Majestic peanut butter. Jell-O. Here's Piggly Wiggly's in Memphis. There's one downtown. That's so cool. Oh, gross. Deviled crabs. Vienna style sausages. Roast. Ooh. I like that can. Yeah, I like that a lot. Look at that. This is the coolest thing we've seen yet. Underwood, something, Boston, Mass. Deviled ham. That's really cool. Ah, when it rains, it pours. More than salt. Coconut, no thank you. Strawberry extract. Yeah, pork and beans. Macaroni. I'm getting hungry. Look at those big old Hershey's bars back in the day. You don't know shit from Shinola. Giant bars of soap. Damn it. Drop my lid. Oh my God. Hey. Tyson. Is Tyson in the house? We have our first amazing coincidence of the day. This happens a lot on our channel. Different videos connect in one way or another. And they're definitely connecting today because I present to you. You ready? That's the sign that I have at home that Tyson calls my racist sign. And he wants it. But this is the actual package of it, but it looks exactly like that. Says the same thing. 4 cents. I think that is so cool. We found my sign. Tyson, we found the sign, but it's in the actual package. That is so cool. He wants that sign. He's been begging me for that sign. Now that I've seen it in here, I don't know that I want to give it away so easily to him. Pure lard. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, how tragic. Biscuit and pancake flour, domino cane sugar. What's it? Crane sugar. Here's the refrigerated section. Pretty cool. You got some ham in there. You got a liver cheese right there. You got your butter and your milk. And then over here you got all kinds of fruits and veggies. Oh shit. Guys, I did not see this glass case. And I tried to reach out and grab a head of lettuce. Oops. Hey, bird dog, calm down. Calm down, bird dog. All right, here we go. And that was our Piggly Wiggly. It was pretty cool. Look, there it is. Your shot. And then we have the wooden turnstiles. Nice. All right. And it seems like it's gotten really quiet out here. So what we're going to do, you take an elevator up to the circus. It's on the second floor. I don't remember that. Where's the button? All right. Let's go up to the circus. What's this one? Going to see the circus. Which way's the circus? Wow, what a view this is. It's hot up here. All right, here we go. I promise y'all something super cool today. This is my favorite part of the museum. Let's watch this. Yeah, I think they're new, Red-Eye Jedi. Or what I think it is it's a section that used to be blocked off. And, all right, here we go. And they just opened up access to it. Okay, you get the gist. All right, I'm not going to show it to you right off the bat. I'm going to show you some of the stuff on the side here. The Cleopatra and Mark Antony float. Old Ringling Brothers poster. Here's some things that would have been in the exhibit a while back, and maybe they've taken them out since. Or it's showing the process of carving out the figures that we're about to see. Some more circus stuff. Wow, look at this guy. This is my favorite horse in history. Except for the real one we met last week. This horse right here looks like he has seen, he's been through some shit. I'll put it to you that way. Horse, I appreciate the fact that you look like that. You've experienced a lot of things in your life, and it shows on your face. I like you a lot. I like everything about you. I don't know what this is here for. I guess they just didn't want to take it out. It's depressing to me because our polar bear at the zoo needs a friend. We have a polar bear at the Memphis Zoo who's by himself. So my suggestion would be that they just take, and since it's stuck back here in the corner and it's out of place, why don't we take this over to the Memphis Zoo and put it in our bear's enclosure and see what happens. It could be interesting. I mean, it's not doing much over here, right? All right, and here we go, grand reveal, guys. Well, let me show you this over here. Here's some more stuff from the miniature circus. And I'm going to do a grand reveal. We're going to turn it around and we're going to see one of the coolest things in the museum. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. We're going to go all the way around it. I don't know if there's a button that I need to press to make all the things start moving, but we're going to try to figure it out. Absolutely amazing. The scale of this. do some zooming. We gotta see it in action. Look at the fat lady right there with the owl. I'm sorry the zoom on my phone's not better than it is. It's not my phone, it's because I'm live streaming. They're in there making biscuits or something, cooking up some stuff for the entertainers, I would assume. Repair shop. They're back there making any repairs to the horseshoes or anything else that might need to be repaired at the circus. This is called the Clyde Park Circus. And that's the guy that made it. There's some information if you guys want to screenshot it. I guess I should zoom out if you... What's cooking? Oh. Hey, if you want to screenshot it and do any research on it, there you go. Boom. And a boom. I like these guys sitting right back here. What are they up to? What are these guys right here up to? The old men just chilling out behind the barn. You know what I think they're up to? Yeah, I think that's the spot. I think that's where they go to take a couple of nips out of the Applejack. There's a black bear. Weird clowns. What are those weird, creepy ass 3 clowns doing right there? I don't like it. This guy right here is doing something. I don't know, man. And this guy on a ladder. They got a creepy area right here. These clowns. Not a fan. Ooh, guys, look. If you look close, we can see into the dressing tent. Donald Trump would love this. He would love it. All right, no more political. Peter Pumpkin Eater. Okay. Oh, guys, we've got the sideshow. Sideshow freaks. Here we go. We got this is so mean. So mean, man. You got the fat lady in there. There's the fat lady. And then there's 2 people sitting there gawking at her. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Snake charmer, strong man. There's the snake charmer. She's back there, and there's the strong man. In red. Fan dancer and hula dancer. Uh-oh. And we got little Colonel Tom Parker out here trying to get everybody in. Magician. Oh no, look guys. It's Johnson Midgets. Oh. Sword Swallower. We've got some sword swallowers on Gen Express. Got a lot of sword swallowers. Look at Cleopatra here. Hit 'em hard. 3 balls, 10 cents. Wait a minute. Time out. I've got a problem. We have our first problem here. We're gonna examine it together. Hit 'em hard, 3 balls, 10 cents, right? All that's fine. But let's take a look way back there and see what they're trying to knock over. What is it? Y'all see those back there? It's mammy dolls. That's not good. Not good. But, I mean, I'm glad they kept it. It's part of history. Here's the monkeys. And then a big show over there. I mean, this is just... I got to figure out what time the show starts, or if there's a button I'm missing. Because we're going to see this in action. Even if we have to wait. Look at the little dog right there. All wood carved, hand carved. God, it's amazing. Look at the elephants. Ice cold lemonade, brick, popcorn, huh? Say brick popcorn. Old lady in the shoe. Stop having kids, old lady in the shoe. All right, and that's a full lap around. I want to go, and there's the creator right there. I want to go try to figure out what time this starts. Does it still run? It might not even run anymore. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You think this does it? Nope. Guys, I'm going to assume that maybe it's not operating because they used to have a button that you pressed. And then underneath you could see all the mechanisms and stuff, all the machinery. They used to have a button that you would press and it would work. Or you would have a sign somewhere that would let us know what time the show times are. So, unfortunately, no opened or sealed alcohol may be removed from the museum. Alcohol may not be removed from the museum under Tennessee law. The consumption or possession of open containers of alcohol in public places, including street sidewalks. Okay, so they sell beer around here somewhere. I just thought it was kind of strange. Yeah, we need to figure it out. Guys, this is upsetting. I would really enjoy to see this in action. But even if we don't see it in action, it's still, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Boo! Boo! Look at how big and beautiful this is. A little ticket section. And again, I want to put my head into these and I can't. Super cool. The little kids section over here. It's hot too. Cart storage. Is this an exhibit? Cart storage? Nope. What about this one? Another cart. Is this an exhibit? No. Can you go outside? Nope. Don't say I didn't try. Wouldn't it be funny if I just sat up here in this little kid's chair? If I just sat up here while people came around and I just sat there and just stared. That would be very... All right, I got to get back downstairs. We got more of the museum to check out. We've been on for 2 hours. I hope you guys are having a decent time today. I know I am. I love, always love talking to you guys. What is this? Did we already miss this? Ooh, what's back here? I think I'm in, is it just restrooms? Family restroom, bottle. Ooh, here we go. Here we go, hang on. Look at my water bottle. Oh, shit. Thank you, Pink Palace, for having one of these. Let's see if it tastes better than your water that I got out of the water fountain. Yes, it tastes better. All right, let's go down the stairs. Cool. This feels like the back rooms. Your battery's gone. Oh, your social battery's gone. You don't have to talk to people. Mansion says this way. Well, they're telling me to go this way. That makes me want to go this way. Because if this is the way back in, this is some kind of secret area. Maybe we find like the shrunken heads and shit down there. Speaking of shrunken heads, we should find one. Any good staff only beyond this point. Any good museum's got a shrunken head, right? Got to find the shrunken head. What is this? It's a theater. What the heck? Oh, cool. Check it out, guys. Are we supposed to be back here? Two. Oh, two, one, two. Oh, shit. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Oh, you are gonna get me in trouble. Get me kicked out of here. Did y'all hear that? I picked up a microphone and turned it on. It said two, and it was, I knew as if it was gonna happen, it was gonna be, I didn't think it was gonna be that loud. Oh, really? Yawn, huh? Gonna get in trouble. You know what? Piggly Wiggly all over the world. You think I'm gonna get in trouble? They got cameras in here. Let's see if they got cameras. I'm open. It's open access over here. If you don't want people getting on your microphone, don't have an open theater like this, right? Wide open. Oh, you're bored? Oh, fuck, I just spilled water all over myself. All right, I'm leaving the water bottle. Here's another water bottle. Should we take this? Two. 1, 2, check. How we doing? Hi, welcome to Pink Palace Museum. We're here in the auditorium, and I'm gonna be your host tonight. Tonight we're gonna be talking about fossils. We're gonna be talking about Indians. We're gonna be talking about Native Americans. Excuse me. We're gonna be talking about the circus. And thank you for joining me. Let me get up here on stage, and we'll get started. Now, are you bored? Oh shit, I dropped the microphone. Now, are you bored? That's okay. It's a microphone display. I didn't see any signage in there. I thought it was an exhibit where I could try out the microphone. Right? All right, and we tried it out and it worked. That was my DJ voice, guys. Did you hear that? Holy shit, battery power 15%. Not good. This is amazing. It's a funeral home window. Look at that. We're going to have to go and hit all the good spots really quick because we're sitting at 15%. I didn't realize we'd been, oh, see, this is all the older stuff, guys, that has been in the museum for years and years. I almost feel like some of this might be stuff that they never displayed, that they had on the mansion side, and they decided to release some stuff, and that's why it's all so jumbled. This is stuff that wouldn't normally be seen. Like, you know, we don't want to see that right there. You get a bunch of Confederate stuff over here. Hell out of here. All right. Indian shoes, birds, guns. Go back here. We gotta hurry. Ooh, the heck is this thing? It's amazing. That is so cool. Their boobs hanging out, but that's okay. Yeah, this is, I don't know that I've ever been on this section. We're actually in the actual old section of the Pink Palace Museum. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure that I've ever been over here. Look at that. Look at the fireplace. It's so freaking cool. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. The grand lobby. And it is grand. Look at this mirror. Holy heck. It's wonderful. Guys, my phone's gonna go dead and we haven't even gone through the old part of the museum. I feel like I gotta hurry. No. I love that devil mask up there. Now, it's not that big a deal because a lot of this stuff, again, it's the older stuff that here's the old planetarium thing. This would be a lot of the older stuff that they took off display. So if there's anything super cool like this, holy cow, look at this guy. We got to name him. Okay, somebody give that guy a name right there. And look at this guy, sea turtle. Another one of those wild boars that we met last week. I don't think we have much left to see. Here's a blunderbuss. You guys ever remember? You can find these in a lot of video games. Some video games have it now. You didn't want to mess with that gun. That gun sprayed too much, and it wasn't a good gun to use. Muzzle loaded gun. Yeah. Check it out. Stuff from the circus that they took out. And ballroom, special events hall. It's probably going to be closed. Yeah. That would be cool. I'd love to see the ballroom. Old bathrooms. Look at those old bathrooms. All right. All right, this has been fun. I've had a good time. I think we're wrapping it all up right now. I wish the circus would have run for you guys. And then here's some more birds. And I mean, literally, if I wanted to, common loon. Look, guys, it's me. The common loon. It's a loony. If I wanted to, we could, I could probably spend 5-6 hours in here going through and checking out all the displays and talking about it, reading about it a little bit. But then again, that's I want you guys to have a good time and not be too bored. You know what I mean? There's some of you out there that would love it. You wouldn't be bored at all. And I understand that. There's the Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, man, I'm glad I came today. It's been so long since I've come out to visit the Pink Palace. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around. There might be a couple of more things that we can look at downstairs, but I need to be prepared in case the camera shuts down on me because once again, I'm out without an external battery. And I could really use an external battery. But we have seen the bulk of everything. The bulk of everything. I hope you've enjoyed it. I could have spent more time on certain displays and exhibits. But if there's anything cool down here on the bottom, I'll definitely show you, okay? There's some kids. So I don't want to show them too much. Okay, well, we do have this. We got to show this. Check it out. So that woman's running from the camera. Look. And here's the display again. Here's the same display we saw upstairs. Right over here. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty authentic. It does, I'm not going to lie. It's a really cool. I mean, look at how realistic it is. It's a cool display. She didn't give a shit, did she? She didn't care. She was like, whatever, dude. Whatever. I do remember this store, the Pink Palace Museum store. Got kids coming through here. They're going to be able to find a lot of stuff that they're going to want to take home. Okay. I think we have a Christmas present for the wife. Absolutely. I hope she doesn't watch this. Yeah, she's definitely needs that. It's really cool because a lot of the toys and stuff they have in here, they're creative type of toys, building type of toys, you know, things to make the kids use their noggin a little bit, which makes sense. You know, this is a museum. I'm not gonna lie to you, I could spend an hour in here. Unfortunately, I can't do that because our battery's about to run out. And y'all sell these?
Yes, we do.
How much are? Okay, yeah, 360. I see it.
Yeah, quite a bit.
I see. That's why I was telling them. I was telling my people that upstairs that the big one, you know, the big amethyst upstairs on display, that thing, I know that's worth some money. All right, I'll leave you alone. Museum nerd. All right, we're gonna get on out of here, guys. Beautiful store, beautiful museum. Lovely, everything about it. I would get into the hurricane simulator, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to embarrass myself in front of you guys more than I already have. All right, let's turn the camera around. Let's talk about it. Here we go, guys. Who says we never do anything different? You got it today. We Pink Palace Museum right there. Hopefully you had a good time. I know I did. I know I had a really good time. It's fun goofing off with you guys and learning a little bit. We learned a little bit. Probably my favorite display in the entire museum, or my favorite exhibit in the entire museum, was the wireless microphone testing station. That I mean, it's very interactive. You know, I like interactive exhibits, and that one had me being interactive. So I hope y'all enjoyed that too. I feel like we should be getting back on a bus. Yeah, what was your favorite exhibit? Mine was the wireless microphone. I like the fact that they give people the opportunity to try to be a DJ or a host, and hopefully you could see. I did that. I wasn't going to do it because I'm a little shy, but I did it for you guys because I wanted you to see. I've told you I was a DJ in the past, and I wanted you to see that maybe I had some mic skills, if you know what I mean. So hopefully you enjoyed that. You know, this is what we're all about, guys. It's childlike wonder. A lot of people say it's immaturity. And that's fair. That's fair. Yes, it is immaturity to an extent. But it's also just having fun. You know, as long as I'm not hurting other people, and we're going to go on our little grand adventure, and it is hot as nuts outside right now. It's not even, this ain't no joke. It ain't playing. I'm going to let you know that while I'm driving, there is a good chance that my phone shuts itself off in this heat. Here's the deal. Maybe if I do. Maybe if we do this. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, I got to turn the air up, but I need to, I don't, the phone's right behind a vent, so I don't want to mess it up where you guys can't hear me at all. So we'll do air out of the top and air out of the bottom, and hope that it's okay. Any comments or anything? Well, it's fun. 104. What are we going to do now? Well, I need water. I need water ASAP. Otherwise, we're going to be in the same situation we were in yesterday where... Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? That way. Oh, that way. So, let me ask you guys. If somewhere down the line, and I'm talking a long way down the line, okay? But if this channel, and you know what the channel is about. You know, we're about bigger things than just museums and zoos and going out and being stupid at stores. I mean, would you guys like to see Livercheese get out and do other tourist things like that? Is it something that you think that I would be good at? That's my main thing. I want to know if you guys think that I have some valuable content to offer to other people besides just you little group of people who find me entertaining. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I would love for the channel to grow into a travel channel where I visit theme parks and, you know, kind of like, but there's so many of them out there doing that. We'd have to fine tune a little bit. I think I already have, because when you go with me into a place like that, it's going to be a little bit different because I'm gonna do the silly stuff, and you know, we're gonna goof off a little bit. That's the one thing that other streamers that a lot of them don't do, that I feel like we can do, that makes us a little bit different. Comment below, or comment below like it's a real video or something. We're live streaming. I just had a flashback back to my days when I didn't live stream, when I would actually shoot videos. Yeah, I know you guys, and I'm asking you guys, and you guys are going to say, yeah, Liver, I get it, man. Y'all like hanging out with me. I really think that I could be doing just about anything, and you guys, my hardcore subs, are going to be there. And you know that I love you all for that. I want you to... What in the fuck is going on with the... Sorry. I don't know. I just hope you had a good time. We're not gonna label it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna ask you any questions or anything like that. We're not gonna, should I do this? Should I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. I think too much. about the channel, and I just need to let it happen naturally. We have some really cool things happen. Tyson, is Tyson in here, or a real estate guy? Because that thing where we found my sign, I'm telling you, that was super cool. Something always happens in here where it's like we're episodic, but we have connections from other episodes, and we'll start a stream during the day, and then we'll wind up, you know, I'll talk about Spirit, like yesterday, Spirit Halloween. We've been talking about that for a while, and we just drove across one randomly that was not even listed as being in Memphis. So, and that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. We're going to go to that Spirit Halloween, and that's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. Yesterday in the Lowe's, I thought we had a good time messing with the Halloween stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that a little bit too. I know Bird Dog's making fun of me because I was grabbing a skeleton's crotch. It's a long story. I just got really impatient. Don't get impatient when you're driving. It's very hot. We got to be better than that. We gotta relax. You know, even though people are doing 30 on this road that's 40, we have to relax and understand that, you know, a lot of people don't pay attention to what's going on. They're in their own little worlds on their phones. You guys come in here and talk about me streaming, and I'm gonna tell you, man, while I'm looking around, that motherfucker right there, sitting there with their fucking phones in their face, typing into it. Man, I gotta drop the F-bombs. I'm so sorry. We'll stop with the F-bombs. But yeah, y'all don't be coming in here riding on Livercheese saying I'm being unsafe, because I ain't. I see you guys. I don't do shit like that, driving around with your phones up in your face. You ain't fooling nobody. You ain't no safer than I am. But we're going to attempt to be safe. Oh, here comes an ambulance. Guy didn't even get out of the lane. There's an ambulance coming this way, okay? And they had, all the cars were backed up at a light, and so there's a guy in this left lane. He needed to get over, and he didn't. I did. He didn't, and he almost got hit by an ambulance. So, the moral of the story is, be like Livercheese, don't be like that dick. That's the moral of the story. I hope you like that. There's another one. All right, 98 degrees, time to check. Memphis, Tennessee, Friday. What's the day? 20th, 21st? I don't know. It's August. It's hot. I don't give a shit. This is the time of year, dog days of summer. I wish could just dog on past us. I'm ready for some cooler weather. Speaking on that, guys, I keep checking the forecast, the 10-day forecast here in Memphis, because it affects everything. If it affects what we do during the day. I would like to be outside doing something, but that's just not happening when it's 105 outside. So I've been checking the forecast, looking for the break in the temperature, and they keep messing around, man. You'll look at it one day and it'll look like, oh, there's going to be a break in 2 days. It's going to be in the 80s. And then you'll check it an hour later and they're like, nope, never mind. It's going to be 100 for the next 10 days. So I will definitely let you know when there's any kind of significant break in our weather here in Memphis. Because we need it. I need it. You need it. We all need it. And wherever you're at in the country, I hope that you get your cooler weather coming through also. Throw up some temperatures where it's at, where you're at. You don't even have to put where you're at. What's your temperature Fahrenheit wise right now? Let's what I wonder is if someone from the, nah, this video ain't gonna do nothing. These videos, man, these streams that I put up, it's rare they get rewatched, so I'm not too worried about the Pink Palace finding my video and getting mad at me because I went in and messed with their wireless mic. Their wireless mic, by the way, was a cheap piece of shit. You can do much better than that, Pink Palace. I'm an audio guy. I know that that was a cheap microphone that y'all had in there. But wouldn't it be funny if they had a meeting and had my video up and said, we got to keep this room closed. We got to keep things secure around here. Or you get hooligans who show up and do things like this. You know, it's out. Room's open. Room's public. You can always learn how to swim. Just after 11 a.m., weather chap reports 84. Oh, y'all are talking about swimming or something? I gotta watch Tyson's videos. He sent me some videos, and I need to watch them. He won't tell me what they are. One of them's Matchbox 20. I watched that one, and then he has a. Well, I'm not going to share it with you because it might be something secret. But he has a lawyer's information down there, so I don't know if he's trying to get me to re-examine my case. You guys aren't familiar with my case. We don't have to talk about it, but I don't know. I'm very interested in seeing what he has to say, or the videos that he sent me. Home for rent. We're riding past Tops Barbecue. If you ever come into Memphis and you want good barbecue, avoid Tops. Piss off my Memphians there, because a lot of Memphians swear by Tops, but not me. I don't like it. The pulled pork, Tops, I don't know why they do it, but the pulled pork they chop up real fine and it dries it out. I don't like that, man. Pulled pork should be in strips, right? Or it should be, tell me what you think. Do you like your pulled pork chopped up to a fine little bitty pieces? I don't like it. You'll be eating your barbecue sandwich, little pieces falling out all over your shirt. No, man. I want some big honking barbecue. How do y'all feel about your barbecue? You like it big or you like it little? I don't trust any of these people driving on Summer Avenue, man. This road is very dicey. Small lanes. 3 lanes going each way. People swerving in and out. Businesses all down. It's a dangerous stretch of road. Summer Avenue, this used to be the main road in Memphis. It was the one that went through Memphis. And Memphis shifted, and it's still a main road. You can get to anything through Summer Avenue in Memphis. You can go down this road and you'll get to anything. You can get to anything in a short amount of time. I do love our road system and interstate system in here in Memphis. They have a loop that goes around the city. I never get on the loop. Too many crazy asses on the loop. I know how everybody talks about their drivers are the craziest. Oh no, Tennessee drivers are the craziest. Texas drivers. Memphis drivers, I'm telling you guys, we're a rare breed. You got a lot of moronic drivers going through Memphis. I'll read your comments in a minute when I get to a light, guys. Right now we're having to play a game of guess which lane you need to be in, because this road up here, it used to end in one lane and you had to get over, and now it's weird. You're going down. Everybody gets very confused. They don't know what lane to get into, and people are cutting each other off, and it's 100 degrees outside. It's a murder waiting to happen. People are not happy when they're out in the heat. I think the heat can make people do bad things. What do y'all think? When it's just that heat that's all up in your face, like, All right, I'm gonna light. Let's read some of this. When I was a kid, I got into a pool. My lips immediately turned purple, and my stepmother told me to leave the pool. What? Kind of prefer my own home smoked barbecue, as it doesn't. Heat makes people stupid. It does. That's a more accurate way to look at it. People get frustrated, you know, and I get it to a certain extent, but you can't, you know, take your frustration out on other people. We're all going through it, guys. We're all going through it together. Nobody likes it. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and more people are starting to wake up to the fact that there's something happening. It causes swamp ass. You get more annoyed when you're hot. Yeah, me too. But I don't know if you guys have noticed this, and we're not going to get into a debate about climate change or anything like that, but it needs to be mentioned that the heat is absolutely different than it used to be. Left lane must turn left. Okay, I'm in the right lane. You know, even at 94, 95 or whatever, I'm telling you, it feels hotter at 94 than it did in 1980 when it was 94. It's just different. I can't really explain how, but it's absolutely different. And there's a lot of people out there very confused as to it. They're like, why does it 95 but it feels like it's 105? People are noticing that heat index is a real thing, and you get dehydrated very, very quickly. So, as we always say in here, drink your water, bitches. Drink your water. I'm going to be the one to remind you and hound you. Drink. Drink, 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 as I have no water in here. I've got to find a water source. Still up Johnson Johnson baby powder prevents swamp ass. Does baby powder prevent swamp ass? Something's getting ready to pop out. Give it a minute. Well, I'm shameless. No, I ain't done. When it comes to loving you, no, it's too difficult. It's too difficult. From a phone booth in Cheyenne, I made a promise to Diane. No more rodeos, I've gone my last go round. Same promise that I made in San Antonio and Santa Fe, but tonight I saddled up, let her down. Wild horses keep dragging me away. All right. I don't know why I've been stuck on this Garth Brooks thing. I know probably 200 country songs by heart, and whenever I get in the car and I want to sing one of them, I just completely forget the lyrics. Guess I'm getting old. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song and make you feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. What do y'all want to do? You want to go see dogs? There's a fungus among us. Y'all want to go to the shelter? I hadn't been in a while. If you want to go to the shelter and see some sad dogs and see me try to cheer them up, hit 1. No, I don't want to be sad. I understand that. No, we don't have to go to the shelter. Sometimes I'm kind of drawn there. I know it's not going to be fun. It's usually not fun going in there. When I first started streaming, when I was doing when I first started doing YouTube, and I was doing a lot of the First Amendment auditing, I think that was my way to kind of clear up, you know, if we had things on video that, you know, were negative or whatever, I would go over to the animal shelter, and for a while there I was doing things, I was singing to the dogs, and one time, you'll never hear about this anywhere else, I shot a video one time where I went in there and what I was gonna do was, I had a little horn, one of those little party horns that you blow into and it shoots out, you know, it burr, you know what I'm talking about. I took one of those in there and I put it into my back pocket, and my plan was I was going to go find the adopted dogs and kind of yay and blow the horn, and I did it one time, and a dog went nuts. He didn't like it. He was barking at me. All the other dogs around him started barking. I was like, oh. Yeah, maybe this video will never make the light of day. I felt kind of bad about it. I don't like to get those guys riled up because they're already in a stressful environment. And here I am trying to celebrate with this dog, and the dog don't know any better. He don't know he's been adopted. But I just, I wanted it to be a happy video because we look at animal shelters and we know, that a lot of those guys don't make it out. Most of those guys don't make it out. So, again, it's a tough environment to be in. Sometimes I force myself to go do it because I think that there's dogs in there that really would like to have somebody give them a treat or spend a second with them. But it's difficult because when I go in there and I film the dogs, I look at them and I can see it in their eyes, in my heart. They're looking at me going, please take me home. And that's hard because I can't take them home. We've already adopted 3. And we just don't have the room anymore. I wish we did. I wish I had a big piece of land where I could rescue as many dogs as I wanted, but right now it's just not in the cards. So, it makes it a little more difficult. Let's go to Ollie's. How about that? Let's go to Ollie's. Everybody cool with Ollie's? Do you have an Ollie's? Does anybody have an Ollie's? Do you know what an Ollie's is? The reason I want to take you to an Ollie's, an Ollie's is a discount store. It's kind of like a closeout store. And I like going in there just because you find really random, weird products that didn't quite make it. It's kind of like the Dollar Tree. It's like an advanced version of the Dollar Tree. Just better items, more expensive, but still cheaper than you would buy snacks at other places. They have a little bit of everything in there, but it's always an enjoyable time when I go there because we can find weird stuff, and I like finding weird stuff and trying to figure out why didn't this product make it. And we can also, if we find anything that we really want to sample, you know, we can get some something to sample and try it out. It's just another store trip, but this store, I love Ollie's. I love it. We used to have a place here called Bargain Hunt. Bargain Hunt was the shit. I went there all the time. It's where I got all my snacks. They would have like snacks that were being discontinued from the grocery stores, and they're okay. Nothing expired. I don't want you to think it's all expired stuff. It's not. But that's how we used to get our snacks, and they closed down, and it about killed us. It sucks, man, because those places, a lot of people depend on those discount places. And to lose that place sucks. So now I have to drive to Ollie's if I want to really look at things that are discounted, different snacks. And maybe I get my snacks at Ollie's and I go grocery shopping at Kroger's. Try to save a little bit of money, you know. If there's a Home Depot anywhere around here, I want to go into a Home Depot, because we went into Lowe's yesterday and checked their Halloween display. Their Halloween display was A-OK, Lowe's. Good job on that Halloween display. They had some cool stuff in there. We had a good old time. But if I can find a Home Depot, I want to compare Home Depot's Halloween section to Lowe's Halloween section. I was surprised. I really thought Lowe's was going to be crappy. No, it was cool. We'd rather you search the dumpster at Ollie's. You know, yeah, we could do some dumpster diving. We could do a series on dumpster diving. I'm not above that. The only problem with that these days, guys, is a lot of people lock their dumpsters up. You know, they work at places and they exit a lot of stuff out and throw it away. And it's a shame, because there's homeless people that could use that. But they throw it away, and then they don't like people going through their trash, so they put locks on their trash cans. I don't know, man. I don't know. It just seems like we're so selfish. Somebody noticed my shirt. It's not a Disney licensed shirt. I spent a little bit on this shirt. I had to have it. Had to have it. If you don't know what it is, I'll show it to you in just a minute. We'll get a closer view on my controversial shirt. Shouldn't be controversial. It's only controversial if you make it controversial. Alright guys, I do have to run in and get a water real quick, okay? So y'all hang out here for a minute and I will be right back. I'm in shade, so hopefully the phone doesn't overheat, but give me 1 second. I gotta get a big ass water. That's what we call it. Gotta get one of those, or else I'm gonna be dehydrated tomorrow, and I can't do that because we have our Spirit Halloween Day tomorrow. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Oh. Hey, yeah, I think so. You can pull up. I'm heading now. I like your hat, man. Hey, we're hat brothers. You have a good one. I just saw the coolest motherfucker wearing a hat. Right behind me, he's driving a Subi. And we had our bonding moment. Alright, I'm back. Got my giant ass water. Here's me being healthy for you guys. No soda, straight water. Oh shit. I'm so sorry, honey. God, I let my car down. She's beeping at me like, put on your seatbelt, dude. What are you doing? Sorry. Sorry, Subi. Sometimes I get too excited. I get out on the road and she always reminds me to be safe, though. The shirt. Well, before we talk about the shirt, let me tell you about a funny sign I just saw when I was in there getting my drink. So, Circle K, they sell a lot of these. It's called a Polar Pop. It's 79 cents for a giant ass drink. I filled mine with water today, but they have problems in there apparently. There's a lot of people who bring in the old cups and try to refill for free. So they got these printed up signs all over the place that are just kind of funny, to be honest. There was one sign that said, ice is not free. No, drink is not free if you have the old cup. You can get ice, but you can't get drink. I never knew that. But the sign I saw today that they just printed up and put up, it said, please have common courtesy if you purchase a large drink, and do not fill it and sip it as you walk around the store. That's a true, honest to God sign that I saw in there. And it just seems a little petty, Circle K. It really does. I would think that if the regional person came in and saw that sign, he would say, take that sign down. They probably get really annoyed at people who come in. I mean, it's the summertime. This is their number one seller. They probably get so tired of people leaving cups all over the store and probably have to keep the drink machines up. It probably really pisses them off. But that kind of sign like that, I don't need to know that there are people filling their cup up and walking around the store and drinking it. It feels like you're accusing me, like I'm getting ready to do that. I had no intention of doing that. But apparently there's there's some kind of plague going around of people who come in and fill up their drinks and walk around the store sipping their drink, and then they decide, well, let me go refill it before. It's petty. It's Tom Petty. Circle K. Get over yourselves, okay? It's all right. If somebody wants to game the system just a little bit by taking a sip and then refilling it, relax, okay? You're gonna be all right, I promise you, Circle K. My God, man. It's just... It feels like, when you see signs like that, it feels like, I'm in here to spend money with you. So why are you making me feel like, you know, sign here, do this. Oh, you can't do it like this. You got to do it like that. Man, it feels like everything else today. We're over-policed. Everybody's always got to have something to say if you're doing something right or not. And it just... Guys, give us the benefit of the doubt, okay, that we're not going to do dumb shit when we're in stores, all right? As I prepare to go into Ollie's and do some dumb shit. What do we got? Let me see. Still got 12 people in here, man. You guys are hanging out. He's getting pissed about Trump, but pretending it's about Circle K. We're not going to tie Trump to that sign. If I tried hard enough, I probably could, but we're not going to do it. You got me wrong, dude. You got me wrong, Smokey. All right, I'm gonna flip the camera around and let's go do this. Let me see what we're looking at percentage-wise on the battery. On the battery, did it charge enough? No, it's only at 10%. So we're gonna try to do this. The battery's only at 10%. Let's go. I am so sorry, guys. I need a external battery. I have 2 or 3 at home. I did an okay parking job. That works. I have 2 or 3 of them at home, but you know, like always, I get up excited to start the day and I forget shit. Then I see a dog up here, a homeless dog. And we're gonna go say hello to the homeless dog. What's up, honey? Can I pet your dog? No? Okay. Have a good day, doggy. And fuck you. What a dick. That guy was a prick. Homeless or not, he was a prick. Alright, here we go. All I wanted to do was pet your damn dog. Here's some diced tomatoes, 2 for $1. And we got some clearance on whatever kind of, ooh, that one's caramel flavored, 50% off. Here we go. You're talking to me when it's 50% off. Here's a dark chocolate. What, Italian style waffle cookie. Y'all think those are good? Do you think it's worth $2? Right over here underneath, they got moon pies hidden. 50% off for a moon pie. So it'd make them like $1 something, but don't fall for these because these are single decker. The single decker moon pies suck. Not a real moon pie. A moon pie is double decker. And nobody's gonna tell me otherwise. Yeah, these I'm not a fan of. I talked about it yesterday. I got these and I don't know, there's something about the flavor, it's not quite right. Not so perfect jelly beans. Okay, it's a bunch of, oh, look at the poor jelly beans that are all jacked up. They also make belly flops. I get those in here sometimes. If you don't know what belly flops are, I'll show them to you when we find them. Shackalicious slams. Those are good gummy bears. If there's anyone out there that's a fan of gummy bears, good gummy bears, these Albanese, they're very good. All right, let's look around. What I'm looking for, we don't have a lot of time, but I'm looking for weird products, okay, that we can all make fun of. Here we go, we got peanut butter cream Oreos. This actually looks really good. I might pick this up. But I'm trying to stay healthy, so we'll set those to the side for a minute. If I can't find anything else, I might come back and get those. This is always a good thing to buy here. It's $6. Pretty good size. Sweet and salty mix. I'm actually going to pick these up for my mother. She needs this. I need one too, I'm not going to lie. I might pick up 2 of them. Dr. Pepper cotton candy. I would try that, but it's a little too much. It's not quite at the try me price. All right, let's look around. Not seeing anything too amazing. These are always good. You can always $5.99. You got the giant cheese balls, Michael Scott. All right, let's go back over here. I always find some interesting cereal over here, like this. Cheerios Veggie Blend, apple strawberry. Kelpo, SpongeBob's SquarePants cereal. Okay. I kind of like it. Kind of like it's simple. Cereal straws. These didn't take off. We got banana caramel Cheerios. Apple cinnamon Cheerios. I bet those are good. I've never had those. I've never had any of these. These I'm not going to fall for. I don't think that's going to be a good, I think that's not going to taste very good. We got Mott's cereal. Cinnamon Chex. These are good. I've had these before. This is good right here. I've got some little raisins. $1.29. Are there raisins in here? Yes. Healthy food. Fruit Loops Sweethearts cereal. Thin Mint Girl Scouts. Star Spangled Blueberry Girl Scouts. Or Star Spangled Blueberry Pop Tarts. Apple butter. What do you put that on toast? Anybody? Pear halves. Cinnamon Pebbles. No, thank you. I think I'll pass. Blue Raspberry Tricks. I told you. You get a lot of weird food in here, man. Moon Punch Capri Sun. A lot of books. I've had this before. It's very good. That's a good price, $1.79. I might grab one of these. Butterfinger popcorn. Twix popcorn. We got right here. We got some marshmallows, 99-cent marshmallows, orange, strawberry, lemon, and lime marshmallows. I'm absolutely getting that for myself and for my dogs. If you don't like that I give my dogs marshmallows, I don't care. And Butterfinger Twix popcorn. Yeah, I should have got a damn cart. I bet those are good. And we also have it in ginger. All right. Jalapeno mac and cheese. What the fuck? Shrimp ramen. I've had this, the mac and cheese ranch. It's actually not bad. It's not bad. And this is the extra special section because we have dated goods. So they're marked down. We got spicy dill pickle peanuts. Interesting. Dark chocolate. Wait a minute. What's this? Dark chocolate. It's chips. I thought it was actual peppermint patties, but it's not. It's chips. baking chips. We got Cliff Bars, 50% off. Caffeinated collection. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Cinnamon Toast Crunch frosting. Oreo cream flavored frosting. So it's the Oreo cream. Okay, yeah, go for that. Could do that. Hey folks, our intention is not to sell outdated goods, so we check our items regularly and take appropriate action. If you do find an item that is out of date, please let one of our associates know. Very nice. Jack Link's chili. Peppered chili beans. Ooh. That actually sounds kind of good. What do you think? I swear to God, guys, I can't. I have people calling for my help now. I'm gonna have to leave and go take care of some business. That's, yeah, we gotta get out of here. You know what? I'm gonna put, phone's about to go dead. I'm gonna put this stuff back. I gotta go. I do want to check up here. Phone's about to go dead, so. Let me make sure they don't have anything extra special up here. That's good. I might. Oh, look at that! Look, guys, they sell dildos and ollies. $7. Should I get that for my wife? These are good, but they're overpriced. I don't see anything on sale, so we're gonna get out of here. All right, so I got to get out of here. I got to get home. I wish I could share the information with you, but I can't. It's personal. It has nothing to do with Mrs. Livercheese. I've got it's too personal. All right. In the car. Sorry to end the stream. Life calls. Life happens. I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to stay with you if you're still here. But I do have to go by the... I got to go by and take care of some things. I got to go by Kroger. And buy some items that need to be delivered very soon. That someone needs ASAP. But while we're over here, we're going to drive back here and see if we have any work done since yesterday on the Spirit Halloween. Tomorrow, if you didn't know, tomorrow at about 1 o'clock, we have the time. We have everything set up. We're ready to go. I'm going to have the vehicle. I'm going to take the wife to the work. She works at 1 tomorrow. So he told me after 1 o'clock to come to the Spirit. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll be some of the first few people in there. That's what I want to happen. I'd like for us to get in there and be the first couple in there. A couple people in there. Yeah, I was gonna stick around and shop a little bit, but the phone started dying, and I got a text message that I need to take care of. But that's Ollie's. You only got to see the food and the snacks. It's a cool store. It's got everything. It's got home goods, fans, books, just a lot of stuff that, God, a lot of stuff that for the house. And when we have more time, I'll go back over there and we'll spend some more time. It's a cool store. I like it. And it's a much needed store. I mean, honestly, if somebody wanted to, they could do a whole channel on Ollie's with the product that they get in there, or a Dollar Tree channel. We talked about it. We were gonna do that. I still do it sometimes when I'm in a Dollar Tree. I'm gonna try to pick something out that maybe you might be interested in seeing me try. Ollie's is the same type of store. There's always going to be new product. It's always going to be different every time. That's what's cool about that store. So if somebody wanted to do a YouTube channel where they just tried out products from Ollie's, it would be cool. Time and temperature check 156. Memphis, Tennessee, 98 degrees. I have one person left with me. One person, 3 people. One person went from 3 really quick. Earlier we had 12, then we had 10. Earlier we had 14. One point we had 20 something. I'm not really paying too much attention to it. I did check right before we went into the Pink Palace. When we started this morning, we weren't at 4,900 subs. We were close. We were like 4 away. So I put up there 4,900 sub celebration or something like that, and on my other one. And so we're celebrating 4,900 subs. Before I went into the museum, we checked it, and we're at 4,904 or 3. I'm very excited. I'm very proud of all of you for being here with me. And people aren't going to believe it. Tyson's not going to believe it. He's going to be like, Livercheese went out and spent some money? All right, we're going to go to the home front and check it out. Who's still here? Nah, you're a kid diddler. Don't rump. FY. Don't room. What's up, don't room? 9362. Good to meet you, don't room. Ooh, we got some fighting going on. All right, let's go. Let's go. We got a new sub. Don't rump. How you doing, Don't Rump? Welcome to the greatest stream in the world. Welcome to our universe. What do you do, Don't Rump? Does anybody know what Don't Rump does? Did he tell anybody? We got to get to know our guests that slide in from time to time. I want to know what he means by his screen name, Don't Rump. I like rump roast. Don't tell me don't rump if I like it. It's kind of negative. Tell me don't rump. You don't rump. I'm gonna rump. It's a weird name though, Don't Rump. Y'all make sure Don't Rump has got a good, nice, warm welcome. You're amongst other critical thinkers. I assume you're a critical thinker, right? Don't Rump. Don't Rump. Or you want the critical thinker quiz? We do it to new people who come in here. We give you a quiz to see whether or not you're a critical thinker. If you are, you can hang out with us. Don't Rump. But the question is, Don't Rump. We need to find out. Please answer this honestly. That way we can find out if you're a critical thinker or you're not a critical thinker. So Don't Rump. The question is, who won the 2020 presidential election? Everybody, let's let Don't Rump answer that, and he's gonna prove to us whether or not he's a critical thinker. Don't think too hard on it. It's a very simple answer. Who won the 2020 election? Let me know what he says, guys. I can't read it. We just want to weed out the little brains. That's all we're doing. We're not going to ask anything else of you. Your answer to this question will tell us everything we need to know. Everything. Who won the 2020 election? Oh, yeah. Man, guys. I'm thinking about chores I gotta do now. Life calls. As much as I want to hang out with y'all all day, I gotta take care of some chores. But you hate chores. Did he answer? Did Don't Rump answer the question? Let's say I'm coming to a light. I expect an answer from Don't Trump. Or Don't Rump, not Don't Trump. Why did I say Don't Trump? It's Don't Rump. January 6 detectors. Where is he? Did y'all run him off? Good. So there's a weird thing going on out there where a lot of these, I was watching The Good Liars the other day and they were talking about asking people, and there's a weird, like, very, very, very small percentage of Americans who think that Trump had the election stolen from him in 2020 and he remained president undercover. Yeah, that's a real conspiracy theory out there. Real big brains, you know what I mean? Real genius people. That's what I was trying to see if that guy was one of those people. Don't Rump. But it seems like he shied off a little bit. He got out of here. He wouldn't answer the question. So if he doesn't answer the question, you know he's not a critical thinker. Because there's only one answer to that question. And that would be Biden. Biden, that's who won the 2020 election. And those are the facts. And they will remain the facts. Period. Until somebody comes up with with other facts that say otherwise. See, it's a simple thing, life. All you really have to understand is that facts are real things. They're real things. All right, let's talk about the shirt. Somebody wanted to know about the shirt, and they said that doesn't look like a licensed Disney shirt. It's not. It's Mickey Mouse puking on a swastika. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. If this offends you in any way, shape, or form, then this is what I'll tell you, okay? Because if this offends you, then you are one of these right here. Because this should be every American's what they think of a Nazi. That's what I think. But a lot of us don't, unfortunately. A lot of us cozy up to Nazis. All right. I'm going to sign off because I got to go do some shit. I would take you into the Kroger, but I've got to buy some personal items for my mother. And I just don't want to get into any of that stuff. So, with that being said, I'm glad you guys joined me today. It's been a 3.5 hour stream. We went to the Pink Palace, had some good times. And I might pop back on later, and we might have some more good times. But right now, life calls. I've got to take care of some things. I love every one of you. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for jacking the numbers up. We are moving. We are going places. I'm very, very proud. And I'm more proud about the people, the content of the character of the people that we've gotten into our stream. We got some good people in here, and on all sides of the aisles. And I thank you for that. And remember, it's not red versus blue. It's a 1% versus you. All these culture wars that you're fighting every day, turn off that news. Go out and actually talk to people. And you're going to discover that you don't really have enemies all over the place. The only enemies we really have as Americans, I don't care what color you are, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. Our only real enemies in this country are the billionaires, freeloaders up top, who refuse to pay their fair share of taxes, thus making our life more difficult as hardworking middle-class Americans. So we're here to do something about it in 2026. I thank you guys for coming on the journey with us. Continue to talk to one another, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Remember, drink your water and take your medicine, bitches. I love you. See you next time.